We're on YouTube live.
Oh, hello, YouTube
No, we're
live.
not. There's nobody on yet. But go
There's
on.
nobody on yet. Do you think I should turn this guitar up a bit?
No.
Okay. Sounds out of tune. I'm going to quickly switch it.
Okay. You have two people on.
Hello! Hello! How you doing? We're just waiting for people to join us. Waiting for people to join us. And then we'll be all official and all that, I promise.
Right, so I'm going on to Facebook.
We're going on to Facebook.
No.
We're going on to Facebook. Are we on Facebook?
I think we're on Facebook, yeah, so I'll check in a moment.
Do you want to hear me tuning the guitar? Sure you do. Or a little bit sharp, but that'll do me. Close but no potato. So how are we doing on Facebook and Yaucho? We have got a couple of minutes to go before 7:30. So we say meet us here in the living room at 25 past, so we can get everyone logged on so we can start. So it's kind of like, you know when you say to people, oh, get there for like 7:30 to 8. It's a bit like that really, isn't it? Just giving people a little bit of chance to log on. Is that loud enough, I wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a tiny bit. Let's push the boundaries out. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me now? Say yeah. Yeah. Okay. How are we looking there, Colin? How many? We got a minute to go?
Minute to go.
Got a minute to go. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
No, I haven't been drinking.
Check your foot. Just keep going.
We're just checking. Because if you remember on YouTube last time, we had some strange background noises going on that weren't my back breaking, but there were some strange noises, so we've been doing a lot of sound checking to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, all good.
So is it 7:30?
Yeah.
It's 7:30 and we are go. Hey!
Yeah.
How you doing? So tonight is a little bit different. If you are on Facebook, Instagram and all that kind of thing, you will have noticed that I've been putting out sort of send me a question posts if you have a question. We have had a lot of questions. So if we don't get through all of them tonight, I'll do them the next time. We'll hopefully get through some of them.
Podcast.
We'll get through them on the podcast.
Yeah.
So today also I've been practicing so much, some of you on Facebook will know that I sort of showed a picture of my poor little finger pads. The thing that I realised earlier, which is why I've got this here just in case, a guitar that Johnny Caswell has lent me, bless him, it's basically because there's actually new blisters under these fingers, so, you know, if it gets too painful playing this, I'll drop to this one, okay. Gary Edwards, if you notice, got your strap on. Not a strap on, just a strap that I've got on. Moving along swiftly. Is Burkett online?
I don't know.
He better be, else he's going to get a good kick in.
I'll have a look.
Right, okay, so this is, we're going to kick it off with one of our oldies, but also goldies. This is When I'm Bad. Oh, they walked out looking for the weekend. Empty 50 from the ATM. Blew it all on cheap cologne shots. Took it to his one and only friend. When he came around, had to turn him down. Now resents me with pockets empty. Had to draw him a picture of what he read was when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. I wish I could help you, but I'm changing like the weather. And if I'm still not understood, gotta find the higher bidder. 'Cause when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. Meanwhile in the back streets of my memory, young black country boy, forget his name, took me to his home to meet his family. Mama said I'd put that boy in shame and make an exception, left him for deception. Just blew him away, what can I say? That's a write in the letter and all he read was when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. I wish I could help you, but I'm changing like the weather. And if I'm still not understood, gotta find the higher bidder. 'Cause when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. Couldn't make an exception, took it for an exception. Just blow him away, what can I say? That's a write in my letter and what he read was when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. I wish I could help you, but I'm changing like the weather. And if I'm still not understood, gotta find the higher bidder. 'Cause when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. When I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. I wish I could help you, but I'm changing like the weather. And if I'm still not understood, gotta find the higher bidder. 'Cause when I'm good, I'm not so good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. When I'm good, not so good. When I'm bad, you know that I'm better. When I'm good, I'm not so good. When I'm good, I'm not so good. When I'm bad, I'm better. Yay! I did my little cheer then. I did my little cheer to myself. Oh, I'm so cute sometimes. Not a lot of the time. So yeah, my little fingers are just about holding up with my new blisters. I thought I'd been playing the guitar a lot. Clearly not enough. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
don't tell me you didn't play that.
Yeah. Oh, I got effects on there, haven't I?
Yeah, you had, yeah. And when you were talking as well.
And when I was talking as well. I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me because of the amount of reverb on there. So the first question is from our very own Ian Wes Westwood, who actually started the fan group on Facebook, the RD family in the house. After an horrendous 2020 and what's looking like it for the remainder for musicians. What are your plans for 2021? Ian Galliers, hey baby, also said, what's happening with gigs this year? And I thought those questions kind of combined. So gigs this year, your guess is as good as mine, quite literally. We don't know. I think it's all very well opening up, closed shops and being 2 meters apart, but opening up an entire venue might be a different thing. Also, I know from my friend Carl, the drummer in Diamond Head, some venues have opened up in the US a third of the capacity. And as he said, what kind of vibe you're going to get, audience, and you're not going to get a very good vibe being third of the capacity in a venue, and the artist as well. So my guess, your guess is as good as mine. What I really hope to do, and if Burkitt's watching, is when we can do it as safely as possible, get me and Burkitt doing some streaming, and then hopefully some band streaming when we can do it as safe as we can, because it is safe. Also, the thing about gigs is that if my name was on a gig, it was my headline gig, and some of you came to the gig and any of you got ill, I'd feel that was totally my responsibility, because it's my show. So not that I'm just caring about my band, I care about you very, very much too, and I would internalize that very deeply. So for this year, Ian, sweetheart, I just don't know. Next year, well, before next year, we hope to have at least a single out, if not an album this year. We may be touring it next year, but I really, really hope to get the single out soonish being a couple of months, 3, depending on what the PR says, and then doing the album. So we hope to get that out soon. 2021, I think we're booking gigs and for later in 2021. Again, nobody knows what's happening yet, so we're kind of being ultra cautious. We can book some stuff, but we're kind of all in the lap of the gods right now, I guess, and it is a very, very strange situation. So I'm sorry I can't give you any more clarity on that, but we are going to keep doing more things to kind of try and keep you amused. More podcasts, as I say, better streaming with more of the band and all that kind of thing. And even stuff, new videos, all the rest of it. Anything that we can do safely to try and entertain you. So I'm sorry I can't be a little bit more full on than that, but that's it. Okay. Effects now back on. Red dot is, it's gone now. When there's little red dots, it freaks me out. Okay. Now this one is for my buddy, for one of my besties, John Caswell. As you know, donated this guitar to me. This one is lent from him. It is lent, John. You can have it back at any time. Although I actually will cry, but it's fine. So he's my bestie. He's always been so supportive from word go, when some others maybe haven't been. So thank you, John. And this is just for you, Wicked Game, and everyone else. World was on fire, no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire makes foolish people do. Somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, don't wanna fall in love with you. Just for you, everyone and John. Just for you, everyone and John. Big hello, by the way, to my best friend's son, who I kind of see is like my little baby too. She had a baby and then I didn't need to have one because she'd had it for me. Thanks, Alex. Maxim, hello Maxim, I love you, baby. Hope you're enjoying your paper planes that I sent. I sent him a little box of like paper planes that you can make. I kind of just wanted to keep it, but I did give it to him in the end. So that just shows how giving and loving I am. Thank you. Okay, so another question. This time from Jim Jenkins. After the reviews of Mama We're All Crazy Now, if you haven't heard Mama We're All Crazy Now, what the hell have you been doing? Please go to, don't do it right now, do it after. But look, check it out. Add it on your Spotify playlist and all that, because it really helps. I know that's really shallow, but thank you. Okay, after the reviews of Mama We're All Crazy Now, is there any other song you would like to cover and change the format? Maybe a ballad into a bluesy rock song? Ooh, like so many. I've had so many sort of ideas over the course of my life. The thing is about Mama We're All Crazy Now, it kind of just came out of nowhere. And if you go looking for it, you tend to not find it. It tends to just show itself to you. So there's been a few that I've kind of got my eye on. There's one that we tried to do when I was in a band years ago, a really heavy band. And I don't know if you remember D-Light. I can't remember what it was called now, but it went dun dun na 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 dun na na na. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. And I thought this could be a great heavy song because that riff, dun da 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 da. It never happened. So at the moment, no, we're looking at all options. So yeah, we're just looking at all options, I think. Okay, John Tate, what's your pet hate? Oh my gosh, John, I've got so many. John's my buddy, John. John's been such a fantastic supporter. I call him my angel of the north. Because he kind of is. What's my pet hate? So many. But I tell you what, I really hate people dropping litter. Oh my God, please don't drop litter. It drives me round the frigging bend. Why would you do that? Why would you just put it on the floor? I could tell you a story about when so this guy took this packet of crisps, a big bag, mega bag of crisps out the car, like the empty packet, at the lights. I picked it up and went up to him and went, "Did you seriously just do that?" Then he drove off. Okay. I did do that. Anyway, I'm going to play some music because I could just talk rubbish for absolutely hours, so, as you probably know. Okay, put the effects on. I'm putting the effects on. Eee! Can't sing without them. Okay, Berkett, if you're listening, which you better be, I really want you to do the backing vocals to this, thank you. Into something wrong, I get the feeling that don't sit right here. I'm thinking we don't belong. Hey baby, I ain't getting the feel. Girl, we should plan an escape, some sort of exit or a strategy. 'Cause every move that we make could be our last. What do you say? Now just when our backs to the wind again, now our just tail spinning down. I smell danger right at the beginning, and I won't leave it alone. Wave goodbye, I see the eagle flying around our heads. I guess I do all that. Hey, baby, wishing we was dead. So we should grab our stuff, pack up the bags and sneak away alone before our time is up. Ooh, baby, mama took you home. And I just went out back to well again. And I wanted just tail spinning down. I smell danger right at the beginning, and I won't leave her alone. Wink goodbye, I won't leave her alone. Wink goodbye, I won't leave her alone. Wink goodbye, I won't leave her alone. Wink goodbye. Waving goodbye, waving goodbye, waving goodbye, waving goodbye, waving goodbye, waving goodbye. I just went out back to where again. Now I just tail spinning down. And I smell danger right at the beginning, and I won't leave her alone. So wave goodbye, I won't leave her alone. Wave goodbye, and I won't leave her alone. 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 Waving goodbye, waving goodbye, waving goodbye. Thank you!
Hooray!
And the crowd apparently likes it, we hope, fingers crossed. How y'all doing out there in living room land? How y'all doing? I have to say, I don't know about you, but this lockdown's it's not, it was fun at first. Not. I never thought I was a people person until now. I actually thought I was a miserable thing. But actually I found out that I am actually a people person, and I do actually like people, and I like meeting them. And as you probably know, if you come to my gigs, I'm a very huggy person. So not hugging people is like, it's like I got my arms tied behind my back. It's very scarring. I think it's like trying to put a full stop on your personality. It's very difficult. Hello to my mum and dad, who by the power of Virgin Internet I hope are watching. Ma and Pa and the Ma and Pa. Mum thinks, I don't know what Mum thinks. This isn't a phone call, Mum. It's a gig, I promise you. Love you. Okay, so next question. Colin Foster. Hi Rebecca, how do you and Steve write your songs? Do you throw some words at him and ask him to wrap a tune around, or the other way around? Blah blah blah. Or do they develop more out of jams and then are worked on? Well, we have spoken about this a few times. Not that I'm saying it's not a good question, it's a great question, Colin Foster. The answer is eat every which way but loose. Sometimes I come out with verse, chorus, structure, melody, lyrics and chords, send them to Steve, then he makes them much better for me. Or sometimes the opposite, Steve does that, he comes up with the main everything and sends it, and then we basically bat it about each other. Sometimes when we're allowed to be in the same room, in the old days, we'd actually come up with an idea between ourselves. So it's basically every which way but loose, and it's always worked like that. And the bizarre thing I've always said is that whenever I've had an idea and given it to Steve and he's brought it up into something else, I've never listened to it and gone, oh no, that's not what I wanted. It's always been like, oh yeah, that was the sound in my head. How did you know that? So he's sort of telepathic amongst all of his many skills, and they are many and abundant. Although his dog Frankie Burkett says that actually he writes most of the songs, so that's, you know, a bit of a contentious issue. Frankie Burkett. Take the effects off. Right. Every time somebody asks me, like, what are your influences, I always forget this guy, and I'll talk a bit about that later. But Bruce Springsteen, I love you. Thank you very much. I love you, Bruce. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored of myself. Hey, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's fire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark, message keeps getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. When I change my clothes, my hair, my face, my getting nowhere. I'm just lying in a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know what this. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's fire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. You say I ain't getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. You take this weight off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be calling you up alright. Just say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about to start on the night, dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around there trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on now, baby, give me just one look. Can't start a fire. Spinning round, crying over a broken heart. This gun's fire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark, you can't start a fire. Worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's fire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Hey baby, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Thank you so much. I hope you like it. I'm just going to check this tune in real quick.
Lots of positive feedback on that one coming in.
I kind of learned that one just the other day. I don't know why I'd learned it before. There's nothing more interesting than watching somebody tune a guitar. So there's been a question about social media, but anyway, okay. I'll come back to that. Okay, Monica Ellington. How do you think... Sorry, what... I know she's from another country, so I'm trying hard to read this. What do you get first when you write a song? Words, a tune, somebody told you something, fragrance, a picture, a moment in reality somewhere. Maybe you already answered that before. So what's the inspiration? I guess that is, what's the inspiration? Oh my gosh, so many things. Normally for me, and I did a songwriting course this week, and I speak about this very, very much. I think a song, if you write it, especially lyrics, has got to be honest. Like, you can't write about something that you don't know about, but you can write about how you feel about it, because that's an honest thing. And I think everything that I write about word-wise, it doesn't necessarily, because some people say, oh, what does this, what does the whole song mean? And it can mean a myriad of different things. It doesn't have to just mean one thing, but everything is from an honest ground. So somewhere along the line, I experienced that. Normally, as I've said this before, you write a song when you're feeling a bit low, because when you're low, you kind of want to get it out. And when you're happy, you're sort of just happy being happy, aren't you? You're like, yeah, I'm happy. I don't want to sit and play guitar. I want to go out and rage. Woo! So... So that's why I think there's probably more kind of melancholy and sad songs in the world than happy ones. I think Steve's the same thing, although he's more open than me. Like it can be something I think he's seen on the telly or like news or something like that. But for me, it's got to be like something I've experienced. I hope that answers your question. Sometimes I'm not that good at answering questions. Okay, I'm glad you all like that. This is one of those songs that it is very personal to me. So there you go. It's called With Me. Kisses up and down my neck, give you something that you won't regret. And I got you now, I got you now. Feeling things that I can't explain. I love the heat coming from this skin. 'Cause I got you now, I got you now. And you came with me. You're coming with me. More tangled up in you. And this is something I have to do. 'Cause I got you now, I got you now. Leave reality outside the door. 'Cause this is all it's worth living for. 'Cause I got you now, I got you now. And you're coming with me. Take you anywhere that you need to go, and I'll take it slow, and I'm bringing you home. I'll take you anywhere you wanna be. Won't you take my hand, and I'll make you see you're coming with me. You're coming with me. There's a fire in your soul, feeling like it's got no place to go. But I got you now, I got you now. Release the pressure inside your head, let your body go where it's at. 'Cause I got you now, I got you now. And you're coming with me. Now I'll take you anywhere you need to go, and I'll take it slow, and I'm bringing you home. Now I'll take you anywhere you wanna be. Won't you take my hand, and I'll make you see you're coming with me. stop pretending. There's no happy ending, but you're dressed in black. Now I hope you realize you're coming with me. 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 Now I'll take you anywhere you need to go, and I'll take it slow, and I'm bringing you home. Now I'll take you anywhere you wanna be. Won't you take my hand, and I'll make you see you're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Oh. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. Thank you so much. No effects. It's really hard to get this like effects things right, you know what I mean? It's like, are they on? Are they off? Like, is the world on? Is it dark? I think it's raining outside just to make a change, which is nice. Is it raining where you are? Next question. I'm just doing these questions in the order that they came in. Anna Rose Pingue. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. I do apologise if I'm not. What bands that influence you have you missed seeing lately? Any up and coming bands you could recommend to us while in lockdown? Any plans to play in the Bristol, Bath or Swindon area? Please, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, hug emoji, kiss. Okay, the first one, but what bands that influence you have you missed seeing lately? Oh my word, like Bruce Springsteen, Bonnie Raitt, I know she was coming round again. I love a band called Hurt, they might be coming round again. There was none that I booked to see that I had to cancel. I normally book things on the fly. So unless they're really in my mind, I tend to book them a year ahead. So not at the moment, but what I really do miss seeing is like other musicians on the scene and going to support other musicians. Like Nigel's in a band called Ricky Cool and the In Crowd, and we normally try and support them. Ricky Cool has been a really big supporter of me. Again, when some people on the scene, you know, he stuck out as being one of the musicians that supported me. And they're just a great, fun band to see. And every time I go and see them, like, all my friends are there. And it's just so, mainly the bands I miss seeing are bands where I know the people in them, I guess. King, obviously, because Alan is my brother from another mother. Hashtag Nemo. Go and get their new album. I've heard a lot of it and it's great. What else did you say? Any bands you could recommend to us? I sure could. Vaccine 7. Marie's one of my students. Check them out. Bands that I could recommend. Hurts, even though they're a massive band. You'll either like them or you won't. It'll be Marmite. They're kind of like electronic, but they're great songwriters. A band called Def Havana, I really like. I'm just going to make sounds at you. Who else? I'm like, yeah, I'm struggling. I'll have to like think of a list and then give it to you. If you haven't heard a lot of Bonnie Raitt has my heart, so go and check her out. Like, everything she's ever done is amazing. That's it. Okay. Are we coming to Bristol, Bath, Swindon area? I have no idea, but if we can, my darling, we so will. And thank you for supporting us, everyone, and spreading the word. Okay, so what's the next song? I've been watching way too much Queer Eye on Netflix, I'm sorry. It used to be called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, now it's just Queer Eye. Literally just binged the entire series. I love it. If you haven't watched it, it's a feel-good thing. They kind of go into people's lives and make them better. What could be better than that? Okay, so I'm going to play Lee C. Harrison. You know what I'm saying. I've got so much to say. These bitter pills I take are weighing down on me, when all I need is release. And I don't understand why you cannot see that deep inside I scream, and I'm screaming your name. Is it over? Can't get away. I told you, you're locked inside me, and even though I can't breathe, what I want is you. Screaming your name. I've got so much to lose. You know that it's the truth, that this beast inside won't ever let this die. And I don't understand why you cannot see that deep inside I scream, and scream out your name. Is it over? Can't get away. I told you, you're locked inside me, and even though I can't breathe, what I want is you. Scream out your name. You can stop this feeling breaking down your walls, and I can see the meaning. What is this really for? Need you to love me, need so much to be loved, so I feel like I'm worthy and good enough. And I'm screaming your name, and I'm screaming your name. Although you're locked inside me, and even though I can't breathe, what I want is you. And I'm screaming your name. Is it over? Can't get away. I told you, you're locked inside me, and even though I can't breathe, all I want is you. Scream out your name. Scream out your name. Thank you very much.
Lee's very happy with that.
Thank you, Lee. I'm so sorry. These little tiny hard strings, the thin ones on the end, were killing my finger then. So, I'm putting it down to that. You want to see the state of these? Actually, I haven't had new blisters on my pads. These are what guitarists call their pads because they're just rough skin. For, I think, oh my God, years. So, I thought I'd been playing because I've been playing for people doing lessons, but clearly not enough. I stand corrected. Thank you very much. Living room land. How y'all doing? I hope you're okay. I know it's tough. My God, it's so tough. Next question from Sandra Cooksey. The Cooksies, I have to say, have been supporting me since time began. They supported me in a band called Rebecca's Renegades, or Rebecca Downs and the Renegades. I can't even remember what we called that now. And they've been such great supporters of me. Thank you so much. Question, how did Noddy Holder react when you said you wanted to cover a song? And what was his opinion on the final version? Well, he kind of don't work like that. Noddy Holder is incredibly hard to get hold of. What you do is you approach the people that hold the license, which is Sony Music. Sony Music said that we could do a cover. They heard the cover and okayed it for us to do it. I have no idea what Noddy thinks of it. I don't know him personally. I hope he would like it. I know it's completely different. Some Slade fans hate it, some Slade fans like it. I know it's very different to the original. Jim Lee the same. I have no idea what Jim Lee thinks. Loads of people have been asking me. If anyone knows them, point them in the song's direction. But all the money and the proceeds will be going to them. So, there's no qualms about that. Sony will take charge of that. It was just that we wanted to do a cover, and it was a cover for our times. I come up with the idea of doing it as a cover after Christmas, like early January, when, World War III was apparently really close. Australia was on fire and koala bears' faces were burning and there was flooding. And I thought, oh man, this can't get any worse. And that's where the idea of the song in this respect came from. Little did I know that, yes, it could get worse. It could get so much worse. So we don't know. But I very much hope he likes it. I'm a massive Slade fan. Born and bred in Wolverhampton. So, I'm one of his own, AI. Do you know what I mean? Black country, we. Right. I'm going to play this because it just makes me smile. It's called It's That Easy. It's one of those, happy songs. Do you remember me telling you that they don't come along that often? Yeah. And this is from the heart. I am in the sun. That's where it got me flying. Got me on the run. My senses multiplying. Don't know where I am. Now Christ to living in the presence of your love. Laughing good again, like some delinquent child that's driving out the pain. You got me like a wild mind connected. More I expect from you. So cause I'm protected because life is hard, easy sometimes, but you can't hide your feelings sometimes. Desire just leaves you feeling inside these days. There's no other way. New words just don't explain it as any other day. I let myself contain it. I believe in you. If I believe in anything, I'm in the presence of your love. Fact that I'm falling is I concern to you. Taking control. Easy sometimes, but you can't hide your myself. I don't get, you've been asked a lot of songs tonight about songwriting. As I started to play that, ow, poor fingers. As I started to play that, I remember thinking, who wrote this? Was it Steve? Like, who initially came up with the idea? And I honestly can't remember if it was me that started that idea or him. That's how interwoven we are as songwriters. It's kind of like brother and sister, y'all. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it is like brother and sister. Sometimes I want to kill him. Sometimes he wants to kill me. So we share it. We share the killing. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so question from Paul Turner. Hey, Paul, I hope you're watching. The kind of profession you are in is very tough, no doubt. And it shows you love it. Do you feel it's harder now in the days of social media or easier to get a break and make a good living from your music? We see a lot of bands making good money as tribute bands. What do you think of bands using other people's songs? That question, Paul Turner, could probably go, I could probably answer that fully and properly in about 3 hours, in all honesty. The way we consume music is really I'm just going to, we'll answer that in fuller on a podcast, but the way we consume music is different now. Like when I first got Bruce Springsteen's, Born in the USA, I sat down with the lyrics and read them all and listened to it on my hi-fi in my bedroom, probably about 5 times the day I got it. But now you go on Spotify and you can get on a massive Spotify playlist and people think, oh my God, I've made it, I'm on a massive Spotify playlist. But then only 50 people still turn up to your gig. Because the way people consume music, you might be on a playlist, but it's a lot of the time it's like background music and people don't really seek you out as an artist. So it's kind of 6 of one and half a dozen of another. I'll answer that more fully in a podcast. Tribute bands, I've never been in a tribute band. I love, we've done Mama We're All Crazy Now, so I'm not averse to playing other people's songs. I couldn't be in a tribute band. I just don't think I sound like anyone. But, if they're making money and people want to go and see them, that says it all really, doesn't it? So, God bless them. And, live and let live, man, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now this is one. When I was a kid, this song was in the charts, and I just loved this song, and I love this artist, and I love this album. I started listening to music and really being into it from a very, very young age, and this is one of those songs. Do you remember an artist called Terence Trent D'Arby? Some of you will, some of you won't. He kind of went off the rails a bit, apparently. And I know he's still doing music, but I don't know what kind it is, and changed his name. I absolutely love this song. Hope you remember it. It's called Wishing Well. Kissing like a bandit, stealing time. And I need the second mortgage. You better buy the icing's Valentine to my sweet love and me. Slowly, surely, your appetite is more than I knew. Sweetly, softly, I'm falling in love with you. We smell of the wishing well, a kiss and tell. I wishing well, a butterfly tea. We smell of the wishing well, a kiss and tell. I wishing well, a crocodile cheese. Hugging like a monkey see, monkey do. Right beside a river broken road. Erotic images soar through my head. Still I wanna be a rainbow. Quickly, quickly. going on. Come on, come on. Rocking my chest, go through my head, midnight rambler, baby. Take it off. For you and I will. Don't know 'cause I don't care. Oh, jeez. Wish the lover was so well to kiss and tell. I wish it well, I crack it down. Tears. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Anyone remember that?
They do.
I think, you know what, that could be a really good blues tune with a really good blues guitar. So talking about, you know, questions before, plans to do any more covers, I don't know. Berkey will probably say, I know he's a really big fan of that song, but, you know, you can't play all covers, can you? You can when I'm doing this because, like, I need to entertain. I need to entertain, folks. As you can see on this lovely, lovely TV, you can, like, send me a coffee if you want, so I can buy some jeans that aren't ripped. My nan would have patched these jeans. She actually would have done, God bless you, Nan. So yes, buy some coffee. Mine's a cortado, thank you very much. Or a gin and tonic, vodka and Diet Coke. Anything to save the waistline. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, next question. Dee Dee and Phil Cragg asked the same sort of question, so I'm putting you two together. I've jumped on, but I'll come back to that. Right. I'm sure you've answered this before, so forgive me as I'm a new fan. That's Dee Dee. Who are some of the artists that have most influenced you? Well, that's kind of been done before, I think, in this particular thing. So Bruce Springsteen, Bonnie Raitt, and a myriad of others. Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, Etta James. There you go. We'll put that in a podcast as well. Right, we're going to play a song. Am I going on too long, people? Do you want me to stop?
They won't want you to stop, but it is an hour. You've done an hour. So.
I know I've done an hour, but I want to do some more.
Okay, well, carry on. I'm just telling you. It's my job.
It's me job.
It's my job.
Okay. My little fingers will give out soon, though, because I've never, ever known my fingers to hurt like this. I'm ashamed that I've not played the guitar as much as I should have. I am ashamed. I stand corrected. Just gonna shake this. That's okay. Right, now, Gary Edwards. Don't need to put that on soon. Gary Edwards has been working hard, getting food to people, you know, in his job now. High five, Gary. Gary brought me this strap. And a load of other things. This strap is amazing, thank you. And it's just, again, there's so many supporters that have been with me for so long. Like, I honestly do see you as like friends and family. So the thing I said about the gigs, it really does, you know, if anybody came to a gig and got hurt or affected by this awful virus and one of my shows, I'd never forgive myself. Gary, you said you wanted this one to be dedicated to you. Dedicated to you. Gary Edwards, Let It Be. Sing along. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. When in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, be. There'll be an answer. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine till tomorrow. Let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary goes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 There'll be an answer. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. Thank you. Thank you so much. Remember, any bum notes you hear are just jazz and are totally meant. Nice. Welcome to Jazz Club. Nice. You know what? I hope our drummer's listening. He probably isn't. He's probably off doing, great things because he's like really talented dude. Like, I call him Neil Ablard. I suddenly realise now, like, the importance of drummers. I know it's took me a while, but like before you start a song, you're thinking, what's the tempo of this? And then I think, normally the drummer that normally helped is this. And then so now I recognise your importance, okay? Thank you. You are important. He's gonna kill me. Okay, question. Julian Smith and Lee C. Harrison. Hi guys. Are there any plans for some pandemic lockdown related songs or merch? Oh my good gosh. Okay, well I think some of you today have seen, like, check it to me, check it. Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't say Jesus Christ. Okay, so we got this. It's not for sale yet, I don't think. I don't know, do I look hip hop?
Burglar chic.
Burglar chic.
Just to say, it's a trial piece.
You could like hold your double chin in it, which I think I'm getting because of lockdown. I could like hold my double chin in it. Could wear it as a hat.
I think the final version may have the sinner a little smaller.
Yeah.
And we may offer a saint version as well if you
I
wish
just
to
think
feel
everyone's a
saintly.
sinner.
Yeah, I think it
You
was.
can actually turn it round, but like the logo's upside down, so that's a bit cool.
Yeah, but that's the nose piece
Okay,
as
on the
well.
floor. So like, yeah, we're thinking about that. Lockdown related songs. I have been writing some songs. Burkett's been writing some songs. We're writing songs all the while, as you know. You literally can't stop us. We're like hamsters on the proverbial little hamster wheel. So yeah, there will be some lockdown songs. Although sometimes, I don't know about you, like you're not very productive. You see people on Instagram and Facebook like making banana bread and like, repainting the house. Like screw those people. Sorry about Maxim. Sometimes you just want to sit on your sofa and watch Netflix until you've completed Netflix, and that's actually what you want to do, and that's totally fine. So sometimes I'm not as productive as I could be, though I am still, working in different capacities, vocal coaching and whatnot. But yeah, we are writing some songs. Yeah, we are. And they're all called, oh my God, what the hell is going on? That's it. That's the title to every song. That's every single title. Okay, I'm gonna do one more song. Then I'll answer a couple more questions real quick. And then I think that's gonna be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I love you. And we're gonna try and, get some new stuff together, me and Burkett, when we can, when it's safe. And yeah, so hang in there. And remember, if you're feeling not that great because of lockdown, reach out to somebody, especially if you live on your own. Reach out, don't suffer. Don't suffer. We're all going through this, we're all in it together, and we all know it's bloody hard. This is a song. This is what you have to keep in your mind. This is called Believe. Nobody, 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 nobody gonna put me down. Nobody, 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 nobody gonna put me down. As you might out of my life, darling, it's time to turn this thing around. And no, I need no one. Oh, ain't no one gonna mess with me. Sorry, neighbours. But they're going to come down in a minute. Little knock on the door. Excuse me. I don't know what it is you think you're doing.
But can you play an encore?
But can you play an encore? What is that? Have you seen the state of these little... In the black country we call these donnies. These are hands, donnies, my little donnies. Absolutely toasted. Yeah. I'm actually sweating. Jeez. It's like an actual gig in that, isn't it? Blimey. Cool, blimey, governor.
Go on, blimey, go on.
Let's have time for another question. As I say, the ones we don't get round to doing, don't worry, they won't go away. Won't. I'll do them next time. Evelyn Barr, question. If you could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be and which song would it be? Oh my gosh, Evelyn, I shouldn't have picked that one because that's really hard. If I could sing a duet with anyone, it would be somebody that's brown bread, I'm afraid. It would be Freddie Mercury. And it'd probably be Barcelona. But someone alive? Probably Bruce Springsteen, because I have really fancied him, like, for a while. Dancing in the Dark, I'm on Fire, all that sort of thing. Or Bonnie Raitt. To be honest, there's so many people I'd love to do a duet with. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like the sky's the bleeding limit. Just squeeze in another quick question from John Tate. What was the first song that you learned to play on the guitar? I can't actually remember the actual first one because I think it was really, really rubbish and I didn't like it. But the one that I remember being the first song that I learnt within like the first month and played was Knocking on Heaven's Door. Bob Dylan, Guns N' Roses as two. So there you go. And yes, my fingers blurred a little bit like they are now. What should we end on then? What should we end on? Listen, I literally can't hear you. I know they do this joke every time, but... Okay. I'm going to end on one of mine, like one of ours, just because, like, it's my bat and my ball. Sorry. This is what we hope to be the next single. This is in single form now. Single format. I think this was written in lockdown, and this kind of sums up for me lockdown. But it's a positive song, and I hope you really like it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing okay. Please keep in touch. If you can, spread the word, spread it on Facebook, share the new single. It all really helps. Save it to your Spotify. That really helps. Spotify playlist. And I will see you very soon. And I really, really miss you. Okay. I wish I could go back to a time when I thought that the world wasn't so bad, but I can't. I wish I could take us to a place that could make us believe in our makers, but I can't. In time rolls by, and I just hold my head down and cry. For you, oh, it's all for you. Oh, everything I know and everything I do, it's all for you. I want you to take me to a place where we can be alone with our story. Can we go? And the world still turns, but inside my home go back to a time when I thought that the world wasn't so bad. Can we go? It's time for you. Oh, it's time for you. Oh, everything I know and everything I do, it's all for you. Oh, it's all for you. Oh, everything I know and everything I do, it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. It's all for you. Thank you very, very much. And I will see you very soon. That really, really hurt. So I'm going to have to call it a day. But please, please, please take care. Be safe.